Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to show you guys my Witchathon TBR. Witchathon is being hosted by Crescent Moon. I will link her original video along with the prompts down below. I'm amazed how many reading marathons there are for this time of year. It's kind of shocking. But yeah, with my school load, I think I'm not going to do all of the challenges for Witchathon. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing 5 of the challenges that are set up. On the one hand, I think I might be pushing it, but on the other hand, I think I might surprise myself if I push myself to do this readathon. The first challenge I'm going to do is, this is the time of year about preparing for the dark and gather all of your harvest to prepare for winter. Choose a book that will make you happy. But I've been hearing that this book is a very happy one. It makes people happy, so I'm gonna see if it makes me happy too, and that is Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli. I have yet to read a Becky Albertalli book, so I'm just going to see how I feel about this book in particular. I'm hoping it makes me happy and doesn't make me unbelievably frustrated, and plus it's not really that long either. So the next challenge I'm going to do is Halloween. Pick a spooky / thriller novel. As of late, I've gotten a lot of spooky books on my shelf, so but I think it would be a good chance to finish the one that I had started. I read this book on impulse and then I just kept reading it and reading it, and I've gotten a couple chapters in. I'm not even halfway through it. But the book I am picking for this challenge is House of Furies by Madeline Rue. As you can see, there is a bookmark in here already. I started a little bit of it. I was hoping I'd finish it long before this challenge, so this will be just a good excuse to get it finished. The next challenge I'm going to do is The Veil Between Worlds is Thinning. Choose a book with paranormal elements. And the book I'm going to choose is The Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness. I did say that right, and I didn't even look at the cover. I'm proud of myself. But that might just speak to how long this book has been on my shelf. This book is one of the books that's been on my shelf the longest, and I have always said I'm going to read it. It's been on my shelf probably since I was in high school, more than 5 years ago. I'm hoping to get this one read because I would like to finish the trilogy as well if I like this one. So the next challenge I'm going to do is read a book that revolves around your ancestral heritage. This one is going to be kind of a stretch for me. My ancestral heritage is predominantly German. I'm like 90% German. But yeah, this is going to reflect a not so good time in my ancestral heritage, but actually it was one of the reasons that my ancestors had moved to the States in the first place, and that is World War II. And the book that I am choosing, The Book Thief by Markus Zusak. Again, this is another book that I've just been on my shelf for years, and I've just needed a good excuse to read it and finally pick it up and read it, because I'm kind of curious how I'm going to feel about this book with how much hype there is behind it. And the last book I'm going to do is a book that was kind of assigned for this group to read, and that is The Girl Who Drank the Moon by Kelly Barnhill. And wow, this is the book that's been on so many TBR videos that I just haven't picked up yet. So yeah, this will just be a good excuse to read this book, and I'm hoping with its size it won't take me long to read. But yeah, as I've talked about this book a little bit, this is the story about a village. This is the story about a girl who comes from a village there's this village, this poor provincial town that, in order to appease this witch, sacrifice their children into the forest to offer this witch. But this witch apparently is a very good witch, and usually she will bring the children to another village where they will be loved and cared for, and she gives these babies starlight for sustenance, but in the case of this baby, she gives her moonlight, which will give her magical abilities when she grows up. So the kind witch decides to take in the little baby, who she names Luna, as her own. And this is about Luna growing up and eventually discovering her powers. But there you go. Those are all of the books I'm going to be reading for Witchathon this year. I'm hoping that this will be a successful readathon for me. I'm excited. For anybody else who is participating in the readathon, good luck to you as well. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.